Hello and welcome.
Yes, I'm here, coach.
I am your host, the best podcast host in the
Hello.
universe, Steve Cully. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Procyon Partners. Procyon, one of the top 50 fastest growing companies in the nation. They specialize in employee benefits, wealth management, and retirement planning. President Sean Rabinowitz, proud supporter of our podcast network and everything we do. Green Street Trust International, owned and operated by Rennell Jump and UConn legendary men's basketball player Jake Voskuhl. They specialize in tax plans for businesses large or small. They will save you money or get you a big fat return on your taxes. To schedule your free strategic tax planning session today, go to www.greenstreettrust.com. Pete Finch and the Finch Law Firm is located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. If you've suffered any type of personal injury, slip and fall, car accident, your mother-in-law ran you over with her car, your wife got angry one night and decided to stab you, the Finch Firm is for you. Pete has won legal battles all across the state of Connecticut. He will go to war to get every dollar you deserve in compensation. You just have to remember, in a pinch, call Finch or go to his website, thefinchfirm.com. Dynamic Human Performance is owned and operated by UConn legendary running back Andre Dixon. He trains boys and girls of all ages, all sports. He has a boot camp program 7 days a week, 6 a.m. You want to get in shape, you go to Andre. He has an athletic development program where he trains boys and girls in the sport of their choice from the ground up, helps them reach their full potential, be the best they can possibly be. Andre has sent boys and girls to college on scholarship for all different types of sports. To work with the best, he has a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility in Hartford, Connecticut. Go to www.dynamichumanperformance.com. All right, and here we are for the Trench Mob Show. And just like I like it, we have a full house. I am so excited to be back. We missed last week because Coach Julius was off, making money, being rich like we all want to be. We'll get there someday. But we got everyone here, and our guests, we got Coach O down there at the bottom. Coach O, great to see you.
Likewise. Thank you. How you doing? Good evening, everyone.
And as I said, Coach O was so nice last year. He sent me some incredible gear that I wear all the time, and I thank him for it. We also have Coach Adam B up top. Coach Adam, welcome.
Hey guys, welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
And we have Cornelius Timms up top.
Yes, sir.
Cornelius, how are you?
Doing good, coach. How you doing?
Yes, I was just looking at your film, so I'm doing very well after seeing your film too. And then we have the man himself, Julius Williams, the owner and CFO of the Trench Mob. Julius?
Sure.
And then the wise sage, as I like to say, the Gandalf of the Trench Mob. Finally, he's back. I've missed him for so long. Coach Anthony Smith.
My guy, good to see you always.
Coach Smith, you're the man. You're the man. So, Coach O, tell me, how has the season been going for you? How has the tournament? How are the tournaments been? How have your kids been? How would you say 2026 has gone? Oh, he's frozen. Okay. Cornelius, you can unmute yourself. All right. Once Coach O unmutes himself, he'll be all right. Cornelius, you got some nice film up there. How has everything been going with you? How has been recruiting? How has been training going?
Everything been going good. We started practice early because basketball ended. So everything been doing good. Recruiting going good. I just got off the phone with Auburn like 30 minutes ago. So I think everything.
Oh, you did.
Yes, sir.
You got off the phone with Auburn to come on with us. That is
Yes,
so
sir.
kind.
No problem.
We appreciate that.
Hey, Steve. Hey, can we see your face, dog? Let all your fans and everybody see your face,
That's
man.
okay. If you,
Trey, put
College
your camera
coaches
on,
watch
Trey.
this show too, man. So let these people see you, man.
Yes, sir.
And that's cool. You know what I mean? You know,
I don't know.
cut your light on, man. So you look at, what I mean?
where
So,
are you? Are you in a closet somewhere? Oh, that's probably not the right phrase to word, but there we go. All right, we got some light.
I got
Yeah, show your face to the world.
Yes, sir.
Cornelius, do you know this is the number one recruiting show in the country for linemen?
I know, so that's good.
So you're going to be seen by thousands upon thousands of people. You know, you want to be seen. Let them see that face. Let them know you're the best. You know, you just told everyone, I just got off the phone with Auburn. So that's something right there. How has the recruiting process been going for you? I mean, because overall, you just finished your sophomore season, and it's starting to your junior season, okay, and it's starting to ramp up for you, correct?
Yes, sir.
So, who have you talked with? Where have you visited? And who would you say are some of your top choices right now?
I already picked the school last February 7th. I committed to Louisville.
Oh, you did. You're going to Louisville.
Yes, sir.
Love it. That they have a great program. They're in the ACC. They're on the way up. So you committed as a freshman. What was it about junior? I'm sorry. So you finished your senior year?
No. My senior not right now.
You committed as a junior. Okay. So what about Louisville? Did you like the most? Did you like the coaching staff? Did you like the team, the culture there?
Yes, sir. I love everything. They were my first offer. Me and Coach Ivy built a good relationship, and that was also my junior school. I had some people from Fort Myers that went there, so yeah, that was my junior school.
Right.
And the coach out there good. All the fans love me. So, yeah.
Right. So you loved it. You loved it when you got there. You just felt like you were right at home.
Yes, sir.
And have you been playing football all the way up, or did you start in middle school? When did you start playing?
I started playing when I was 5.
Oh, God. So you've been playing it since you were basically in diapers. That's awesome.
Yes,
and you've loved it ever since. That's your sport.
Yes, sir.
Got you. Coach O, we got you back now. You just got to unmute yourself.
Yeah, I apologize. I got knocked off. I don't know. Maybe need to put a hanger on my phone.
That's okay.
I have some good reception.
The government's tracking you. You never know. How has your season been going for your team?
Oh, it's been going great. It's been going great. The big thing is, our young men are getting exposure, getting coached up well. And now Coach Adams, he's on the team now doing offensive line. And it's brought a big change to the program. It's very helpful all around. So I'm just thankful for everything. And like I said, once again, just our guys getting that exposure, and we getting to school. So it's been going good.
Coach Adams, so your addition seems to have made a tremendous impact. What are your thoughts coming along? And 5v5 is a little bit different than normal football. What have your thoughts been being a part of it, coaching the kids, and teaching them throughout this process, especially going into tournaments?
For us down here in South Florida, man, it's it's a little bit crazy because of a lot of the high school coaches don't really believe in the 5-on-5 stuff, and they kind of
I've heard that before.
they kind of think that guys are going to recruit their kids and put kids in bad situations, all kind of stuff like that, man. But To be honest with you, man, we've had, I think almost 15 unranked kids in the class of 27 get offers, you know what I'm saying, and are probably going to be, committed by the end of the spring, you know what I mean? So
That's beautiful.
for all the high school coaches, that thing, there's no benefit to this, man. There's ample benefits in doing 5-on-5. You're playing against the best guys in the country.
For sure.
Down south, I think Florida and places like Georgia and stuff like that. I think we're behind the 8 ball because guys in California and stuff like that, man. Those guys have been doing this for 10+ years. You know what I'm saying? So
no, absolutely. And Julius, you talked about we talked about this on one of the last shows. What do you think it is about 5v5 that scares high school coaches, where they're trying to deter kids from doing it when it's legitimately in their best interest to take part of it?
I mean, I think it's just what Adam just said, man.
Yeah.
It's just what he just said. I mean, they think that other people from other places are going to come in and recruit their kids. Everybody's scared to lose kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
of course.
in California, the coaches out there, they support their kids doing it. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Being a part of it, man. But, like you said, down south, man, in Georgia, Florida, we're like crabs in the bucket, man. Pulling our kids back and holding them back because we're scared they're going to leave and go to another school.
Right, exactly. No, it's a completely different mindset down there. So I understand that. Cornelius, have you done 5v5? Have you had any experience with it?
Oh, yes, sir. As Coach O was my coach, so.
Okay, so that was the film he sent in. All right. So, how long have you done it for?
I think my first practice was in December.
Okay, so this is your first year doing it.
Yeah, it's my first time doing it. Coach O got me into it.
So, what are your thoughts on it? Because obviously, being new to it and everything, and it's a little bit different. It's a tournament style. You're doing one-on-ones. You're doing pass pro. But obviously, when you have good coaches like Coach O and Coach Adams, they teach you well-rounded skills, so you're a good lineman. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Have you enjoyed the experience? Have you enjoyed the tournaments and it hard work?
For the first time, yes, I love it. Coach O and Coach Adam, they're some good guys. They got me into it, and I fell in love with it. And like when you're doing it, you meet new people, you learn new stuff, and so I definitely love doing it. For sure.
Coach Adam, how were you able to talk this big man into coming on with you guys and doing some 5v5, especially when he's already been committed? So, in my mind, if I was going in and I was already committed, I don't know that I do 5v5. I'd be like, I'm all set. I don't need to do anything. I'm just gonna, go chase girls. Or
that's
boys.
true, man.
I don't know.
I think Trey's an open-minded kid, man, and he's not just one of the best defensive tackles in the country, man. A lot of people don't know that he also plays offensive line as well.
Yes, he does very well.
He's one of the best at his position as well on the offensive line. So, I think he's just an open-minded kid, man, and he just, I think once he got the coaching, man, from us, man, it was just murder she wrote from there, man, and I think that's another thing guys are scared of is guys actually really coaching their kids, and
Yeah.
And I'm gonna jump in on that too.
Yeah.
And I'm about Trey. All that Coach Adams said is right on point. And the big thing about him, he wanted to test himself against other individuals around the country, and to show them like, hey, I'm from Fort Myers, South Florida. A lot of people don't really come around here, but I'm gonna show you what type of talent comes from Fort Myers. And so far, he's been doing a hell of a job. And even though he's committed, he still want to get some more exposure. And that's what he's been getting. That's what he's been getting. He got like 4 SEC schools at him right now.
Yeah, he just talked to Auburn. So, yeah, I can't even imagine because, now more people are seeing you in person, seeing you perform, and seeing you, like Julius always talks about, competing against top competition across the country. And when they do that, that makes a tremendous difference in how they view you. During your experience so far, has it been more fun for you offensively or defensively? Which, obviously, I know you're a defensive guy, but which do you like better?
I like both, but most likely in college, I'm playing defensive line. So
Yeah, and you like playing inside is
Yes,
like
sir.
a 3 technique.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Louisville was smart to get on you quickly. Now you're starting to have other schools come into the picture, which can be challenging. How have you handled the recruiting process when these other schools are coming and, saying that they like you and want to get you up on a visit?
I think I handled it good. Even though I'm committed to Louisville. My mom taught at other school, like Coach Olman taught at other school, but I think I'm done talking at other schools though. Yeah, I'm just going to.
So you're 100%. Thank you, but no thanks. I
Yes.
appreciate that you're interested.
Hey,
But
you have
I do my
to rub your chin to say that, Cornelius.
Nah, Coach O, you know I love you, Coach O.
Yeah.
Now, Coach O and Coach Adam, in reality, recruiting these days, that's rare that you have a kid who will sign as a junior. Now he's garnering some SEC interest, and he is keeping his word and being loyal and wanting to stay with Louisville.
Right.
Isn't that typically against the norm? Because we see kids commit and decommit all the time, right?
Right. Now, that just shows what type of person he is. And
Yeah.
but Cornelius know, hey, we're not knocking Louisville, but I know he's gonna be a first rounder one day. He's gonna be, and I've been telling him since I met him, he's gonna be a first round draft pick one day. And I just think the world of him. Great young man, great character. So he know I'm gonna go to war for him and wherever he want to go.
Yeah, of course.
But that's not. He know that's not gonna stop me from sending other schools this way.
Yeah, of course. You want the best for him. You want the best, so you're never going to stop.
Absolutely.
Coach Smith, I've wanted to ask you about this as well. Recruiting has really turned into the wild, wild west, as we've talked about. I've seen schools go after kids who are committed to other schools harder once they know they're committed. Kids do decommit and commit to other places, sometimes 2 and 3 times. And, the NCAA has come out and said, listen, don't report any tampering charges anymore because we don't have the bandwidth to investigate them. Do you think that's just going to be the norm for recruiting, and it's, a dog-eat-dog world, and you're going to have to live like that and take what you can get and stay on your guys without losing them? Or do you think that at some point the NCAA will be able to regulate it a little bit, or Congress will step in to regulate it?
Man, that's a tricky one, Cuddy, because
that's why I asked you.
Yeah, it's one of those situations to where it's just like it's no different than just getting recruited and other schools. Just because Auburn offers you first, that doesn't mean Louisville's not going to offer you. Syracuse, UConn, you know what I'm saying? All of those other schools are still going to come and offer you. So it's the same thing if they're committed and somebody comes and offers a bigger opportunity for you.
Yeah, right.
I don't think, I think as far as the regulation, I think we should start regulating. Like, I don't like the transferring of schools that many times. You know what I mean? I think you can get one and
one freebie.
Yeah, and that be that. Because one, college, and there's levels to it and there's steps to it, and I think college is a you know, it's that team. It's still all about the team, and you know, and once you get to that pro level, let's just be honest, there's a little bit more individuality in
It's a
it than it
business.
is,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, than the teamwork. So I think, you know, it's just a better opportunity for guys. I don't think it's going to change, man. I think it's just something that
Yeah.
they just have to deal with, and you just
Right.
got to get more sponsors, and it's no different than, you know, what they're dealing with now. If you know, if you got a small weight room and, you know, you need better facilities, you have what you have, and you just got to deal with it until you can, you know, get a better situation.
Right. Right. Now, Cornelius,
Yes,
did
sir.
you also? I may have heard this. Did you play basketball as well?
Yes, sir, I did. I do track and basketball.
Talk to me a little bit about basketball. You like hoops?
Yes, sir. I'm mostly there for rebounding. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, do you like it? You like playing
I
hoops?
love it.
You
Yes,
do
sir.
love it.
Yeah, I love it.
And I'm sure in track, you probably throw the shot and discus,
Shot put.
correct?
Yes, sir.
How far do you throw the shot?
Last meet, I think I threw like I don't because this is my second time doing this, so I think I do like a 12 something.
Yeah.
I still
So
gotta get the technique down. So
Hey, Cully.
yeah.
Hey, Cornelius just said a whole lot to me about his character because with him being a basketball player, you don't hear too many big guys talk about
No,
that
that's why I
that are
said
going
that.
to admit to, hey, look, I'm just here for rebounding.
yeah,
I
So
know.
Cornelius, man, you have a realistic perspective of life, and that's gonna take you a long way, brother.
yes, sir.
You know, Coach Adams, for you being new to 5v5, what is your coaching style like? And, you know, how do you build these kids from the ground up and coach them, knowing that they have their high school coaches that they've listened to, that they've been working with, and you have your own style? So you're trying to get to implement how you coach and what you want them to do when they've already been doing what they've been coached to do from their other coaches. That's got to be challenging.
Yeah, I mean, for me, man, I teach guys multiple techniques, man. Not
Yes.
not just one.
Correct.
If I teach kids what
I
what I
agree.
learned back in high school and college, then they wouldn't be very good. You know what I'm saying? So I teach kids multiple things so that way they can put it in their tool belt. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You may have a defensive lineman, you may have a coach like Coach Juice or Coach O who are very technical that are teaching their defensive linemen multiple things, and we got to be able to combat that. You know what I'm saying? So, just like them, giving their guys tools, I got to do the same for our guys, man. And at the end of the day, I just teach these guys to be dogs, man. Like try to have that dog mentality in them.
No, you're absolutely right about that. You really do have to have that dog mentality, and that's something that I always see with Julius's players as well. So what do you focus on offensively? Teaching pass blocking, teaching a good kick slide, teaching good hand placement, teaching a good punch. What are you seeing? Because, when I watch the college game, I see certain techniques that I don't necessarily like, and that are definitely different, where they're more, as far as position blocking, more catching with their hands, not striking as much. Is that something that you work with, trying to be aggressive as a pass blocker?
Yeah, that's one of the things I do. I like to teach what with a very old school coach. His name is Jim McNally. I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard
The
of Coach
mouse.
McNally. The mouse.
Yes, yes.
We
I love the
teach a lot of
mouse.
up kick, stuff like that. A lot of these new age guys, man, they started playing with low shoulders, man. So I see them guys get grabbed all the time by D linemen and stuff like that. I don't teach guys to play with low shoulders.
Right,
So,
right. No, I completely understand that. And you said that Coach O, you too. The local high schools in the area have not really embraced 5v5. Now, I imagine coming to you guys has made a tremendous difference. How were you able to get Coach Adam to come on staff? How was that process?
So you know, I don't coach at no local high school here. So you know, and the thing is, you know, surprisingly, I got a good relationship with a lot of high school coaches here.
Oh, good.
And so I've been able to get some of the local high schools to come out to the 5v5, which is, you know, kind of unheard of. You know, because they all call me for some assistance. You know, I went out to Chaminade. I met Adams a little while ago, and I just, hey, you know, I know I had to open up myself because, you know, Coach Ann and Coach Juice were asking like, man, how you doing this all by yourself all these years, man? I've been doing it since I started doing it all by myself, and being so successful. And I know, like, I've been watching Trenchmore, you know, they got a whole team. I was like, I got to get some guys that's gonna, you know, take some of this off my shoulders for us to continue to grow. And I just seen what Coach Adams was doing out there at Chaminade Madonna with those linemen, and you know, in his training session, I was like, man, I gotta have this individual out here with me, man. Combine together and let's share our work and get these young individuals where we need to get them. He got connections, I got connections, and he does a great job. The offensive lineman showing them some great stuff. I was like, hey, man, you know, I love to have you part of what we're doing. He was like, hey, let's go, man. Hey, to the point, I got to put this out there. To the point, he was like, man, I don't want to coach high school no more.
Right. No, I completely understand that.
But I really appreciate him. I really appreciate him, what he's doing, what he's brought, you know, to the team, and where we're going to go.
And you are going to tournaments, you're going to camps. Cornelius, are you planning on attending any camps this camp season?
Summer?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes. But I'm really with Coach O right now. We got one next month, right, Coach? No, this month, right?
Yeah. Well, we just started. Yeah, so we got ours battle on the beach down here. Then we're gonna go to Atlanta for the last one, and then we're gonna start doing some other stuff. Cause then we're going to spring ball. So we did last two tournaments, and then going to spring ball. Then of course, you know, we'll see what schools we'll go to do some camps at. You know, because if we do, we're gonna make sure, you know, our guys, you know, they already seasoned already because of the 5v5. And that's another good thing about the 5v5. It's a lot of good things. You know, the coaches love to see it, but when they go to these camps, they're already seasoned doing one-on-ones. So when they go to these camps, they're dominating everybody else that wasn't doing anything.
Right, of course. And as Julius said, when you get out there in 5v5 and you're playing against a 4-star or a 5-star, that can change. That one rep can change the entire trajectory of your career, right? If you do well against someone like that.
Right, and like, for instance, like Cornelius on here right now, he had some schools looking at him already, but when we showed him what he was doing the 5v5, you know, we went out to California, going to a couple of those guys. Hey, this just rose his stock. So, and I mean, he's a prime example.
Right. And, you know, Cornelius, I mean, you've been playing since you were 5 years old. And when would you say, I mean, recruiting obviously ramped up for you at a young age because you stuck out. What age would you say, what year did you start getting the most attention?
Last year, May 7th, that's when I got my first offer. So,
and that was Louisville.
Yeah, that was Louisville that day. That's when I started rising up.
I got you. And you clearly value loyalty. And because they came in first, that meant a lot to you. I mean, all these other schools that are coming in now, that's great that you're getting the attention. But it's where were you last year? Louisville was here. And because of that, that's why you're sticking with them. You gave them your word is your bond, and you're a man of your word, which is remarkable in this day and age.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Coach Smith, I mean, I just am blown away by this because I think it's very rare to see a kid like that who's not looking for something better. And Julius has always said the grass isn't always greener on the other side. But the kid like this with the good head on his shoulders, I gave my word. I'm sticking with it. Auburn just called me. I said thank you, but no thanks. I mean, that's pretty remarkable for a kid his age to have that mindset.
He either got one or two things or both. An old soul like us, or great parents and a great foundation, man. So
Yeah,
you know, I'm pretty sure he's probably got both of them, man. So, like you said, these kids aren't looking for that right now. They're just looking for who can give me the biggest bag, and
yeah,
who
you're
can
right.
give me the most, and all this other stuff. It's not about who took first interest in me, who's seen the most value in me. Like Cornelius is doing with Louisville. So, I respect and honor that. That's the generation we came from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't grow up and come up trying to even think about, once you sign that scholarship. I didn't think about ever leaving Syracuse, or even,
No.
it didn't even cross my mind. Because once you committed, and you just sought out what, seeing it through, whatever decision you made, man. So, uh, you shout out to you, man, Cornelius, man. I think you're
Thank
gonna
you.
be a great player, have a great career, just by that mindset alone. That tells me that you can be focused, and you can stay determined, and your willpower is strong. So you know what I mean. Kudos to you, brother.
And Julius, what do you think about that? Because the same thing. It's not always. It's rare to see a kid commit to one school, lock it down, and not consider anyone else. He's like, you know what? Louisville came in first. They showed their loyalty. They showed their love for me, and I'm going to stick with them.
No, for sure, man. My bad, man. I tried to sneak and get me something to drink, man, while Ant was talking. But no, man. I mean, that's big, man. He's a mature kid. Period. I mean, I could tell as soon as he came on, by me asking him to turn his camera on, he didn't turn the camera on and suck his teeth, or look at me a certain type of way, like, what you mean turn my camera on? And just small things like that that's going to carry you a long way. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
from him, it's loyalty is very, very rare these days
It
in
is.
so many instances. You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
we got kids that were on Trench Mob last year that are on new teams this
I
year.
know.
Like, I've
And
seen
that's
kids,
ridiculous.
be with one team at one national tournament, then they with another team at another national tournament. You know what I mean? So I mean, we've had kids that were locked in a month ago, and they barely answer the phone once they get one offer. You know what I mean? So I'm very impressed with him that he's been committed to Louisville since February, and he's still out trying to get better. He's still going to 5v5 tournaments, because most of these guys that are ranked or committed to a D1 school already, they be like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need nothing else. They ain't trying to test it because they're afraid that they're going to go out and get embarrassed and lose their scholarship to Louisville.
Right. Very true.
So,
Very
so,
true.
so for this young man to be committed and still want to come out and work on his craft, that just says a lot about him.
It
And
does.
it's the things like that that's going to carry him a long way. Much further than football. It's going to carry him in life because he has principles. You know what I mean?
He has
And my
values,
grandfather
too.
told me growing up, man, the biggest possession a man has is his loyalty. You know what I mean? So like Ant, like when I went to UConn, I wasn't thinking about leaving UConn. You know what I
Not in a
mean?
million years.
And
No.
once I became a star player, like when I was in high school, I went to one of the worst high schools in the United States. You know what I mean? Period. Like, and I had all types of schools reach out to me. Hey man, come over here, come over here, come over here. And I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna stay with the bros. I'm gonna stay in my neighborhood. And I became the first NFL player ever from my high school. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's still rewards for staying down. And that's an old school term, staying down, and not many people do it no more.
All right, Cornelius, last question for you. Your goals going into the 2026 season,
Yes, sir.
what are they?
I want to have over 100 tackles. Last season, Max Trips got my stats wrong. I had 11 sacks, so I want to have more than 11 sacks this season. And the main thing, I want to have over 30 tackles for losses. That's what I need.
TFLs, I like that. I like that.
I don't want no sacks allowed at all. No sacks.
Coach Adam, do you think that he is capable of everything that he's just said that he wants to do for his senior year?
Yeah, man. Listen, I think Cornelius is one of, if not the best defensive tackle in the country, man. So, by far, man. And I think he's kind of shooting himself a little bit short, man. Because I think he's got 21 sacks in him this year. But I think he could definitely achieve everything he's talking about right now.
He's capable of all that and some. Coach O, last word on Cornelius. What are your thoughts for his senior year?
He's gonna surpass every goal that he's attempted to do. He's gonna surpass all of it, and he's gonna show the world why he's one of the top of the nation.
I like to hear that. All right, Cornelius, we're going to check out your film right now. You're going to be viewed by the millions and millions that watch the Trench Mob Show.
Yes,
6'4",
I'm 305 now, sir.
I know. Well, that's a good way to start the film. Jeez. Wow. That was a nice swim move, standing up. Jesus. God. Now, Coach Adam, I really like the way that he uses his hands. He's got a really strong punch off the line. He gets extension, and then he gets a good release.
Yeah, he plays with such great leverage, man. It's not even funny.
Yeah, for being 6'4", he 100% plays with excellent leverage. But I love his hand placement. I love that he gets extension off the linemen and just destroys them and makes plays.
Absolutely.
And he's not being single blocked either. I mean, he's got 2 or 3 guys on him. And he's still
he definitely demands double teams every play, man. He's one of those guys that if you don't double team him, man, you have no shot.
That was a great job right there with the rip move. God, I mean, just being able to run like that. Cornelius, what's your 40 time?
I think I ran a 5.1.
Okay. Wow. Jesus. Coach O, I mean, he just seems like a big, physical, old school guy who gets in there and makes plays. He can stop the run. He can rush the passer. He can do whatever they ask of him.
Yeah, whatever you want him to do, he can do. He's a very explosive player. Knows how to use his hands and very aggressive. He plays with, like what we said, plays with great leverage.
I mean, it's like you could put a cone out there on offense and it'd do a better job than the guys he's facing. I mean, I love everything that I'm seeing.
Ball player.
Great job on the double team right there.
I think I stood up a little bit.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky.
That was a great job on the double team. Well, I got to say, Cornelius, you are phenomenal. And I think you are one of the best of the best. I love your attitude. And I think that you're going to go very far. I think you're going to have a chance to play at Louisville right away. And they're becoming a really good program in the ACC. Their coach is excellent. You got a good coaching staff there. Just keep having fun, keep learning. You got Coach Adam, Coach O,
Yes, sir.
two of the best for 5v5. It's great that you're even doing 5v5 and putting yourself out there. Like Julius said, you're not afraid of competition. You're not afraid of anything. You want to get better. And always having that mindset of getting better is impressive. So thank you so much for being on the show. I am glad that I got your film on late because we wanted to add you for sure.
Yes,
So
sir.
I wish you all the best. I'm sure I'll be watching you on Saturdays, and good luck the rest of the year and have fun in some of the camps.
Hey, Cornelius,
Yes, sir.
one last thing. You're not comfortable.
Yes, sir.
That's one thing that through all of this, that's why you keep coming out and keep doing all of the events and keep training, because you're not comfortable, bro. And that's what's going to push you the furthest, not being comfortable, bro. So salute to you, man, and
Yes, sir. Thank you.
keep not being comfortable, my man. Keep not being comfortable and keep grinding, bro, man.
Yes, sir.
The wisest man you'll ever speak to. When you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. They always tell you. So
Yes,
keep
sir.
doing that. But thank you for coming on the show, and we look forward to following your success.
Yes, sir.
You take care.
You too. Thank you.
You said about a good kid, man.
All right, well, guys, man, he is a player. He is a player. He is a dog. I will tell you that. He is a dog.
I like his attitude, because
I do too. I agree.
you have to have you have to have a certain type of attitude to even want to chase them kind of numbers.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
the
So-
numbers he set out. Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
he
For the
definitely
numbers he
going
set out.
Mhm.
Well, I was more impressed with him as a kid than I was as a football player, man.
I agree. I totally agree with you. You don't see kids like that who already are committed, who already have that. That he's respectful, he's
Right.
polite, he's grateful for everything that he's gotten, and he knows it wasn't done alone. He credits people for coaching him and the success that he's had, and I admire him. For his word. Nothing against Louisville, but Coach O is absolutely correct. I mean, he easily could go to an SEC program and be with one of the best, but he values the loyalty, because Louisville was one of the first teams that came in on him. So I get that. But it's just it's amazing to see, because you just don't see it in this day and age. That's what I've been impressed with the most. And Coach O and Coach Adam, I mean, I think you guys have done a wonderful job with him. Especially having him since December, right?
Right.
Yeah. And he's probably been just a tremendous addition to your team overall.
Yeah, the thing is, like, just him reaching out. We saw him on online. He reached out, say, he heard about the 5v5, and the thing is, say he want to come get some work, and I was gladly, I was like, hey, come on, I'm all about having those diamonds in the rough come out and help him get that exposure, especially
he reached out to you. That's even more impressive.
Yeah, right, And but hey, he and the thing is, he had some other diamonds in the rough that's gonna be. Hopefully, they're gonna come. Some of his teammates that's gonna come out to the next tournament. They got a 6'5", 220-pound defensive end that's on their team that wants to come. So no, they got some hidden gems on their team.
High school team.
South Fort Myers.
Okay, Coach Adam, are they a good program? His high school team.
They're okay. They're a decent program.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. So yeah, I mean, that's tough when he's playing there. So it's really good that he's been able to work with you guys and get that elite coaching and training. And you've definitely made a difference with him. Coach Adam, just talk about some of the other players you see upside in that you've worked with so far that you could possibly see playing at a high level.
I mean, right now we have a kid named Devon Munnings. He transferred to Chaminade Madonna from South Plantation High School. He's a kid, man. He's actually got his first unofficial visit tomorrow to UCF, and then he's got Georgia State on the 17th. But he's another kid that jumped in the circuit, man, with nothing, and he was just a guy that was just like Coach, yeah, help me, you know what I mean? Great kid. He actually pays his own tuition. He has his own job, and he pays his own tuition to
He
go to
does
school.
it himself.
He does it himself, man. Walks to school 2.5 miles every single day. Walks home. You know what I mean? Like he's just one of those, one of those kids that actually want it. You know what I mean? So, I had Coach AJ, the offensive line coach from UCF, man, come out to Chaminade Madonna while I was training him, man, and man, he offered him on the spot, man. Told him the kid's story. He was like, "Coach, man, hey, I'm taking this kid."
Yeah, because there's not a lot of kids like that. There's
Absolutely,
not a lot of kids
man.
like that who will work hard like that.
He's like walking to school, man. The kids ain't going to school if they got to walk.
They ain't going to school. They're walking 2.5 miles. Coach Joe, same with you. Oh, sorry, he popped off. All right, I will get.
That's a hell of a damn name too, Shamanamadama.
That's a lot. That's a lot right there.
Chaminade Madonna, man. Chaminade is one of the top schools in the country, man. So
that is a lot. All right. So we have Antoine Holman next, center, class of 27.
So this is a kid actually.
He's the Ohio kid. Yes.
Yeah. Pete Kahn, man, from O-Line Hog Academy, Ohio, man.
Yes.
Coalition. He actually sent me this kid earlier, man. And I just, how I am, Steve. I like to show love.
Yeah,
to the other groups, man. So he's a kid that's on their team. Good player, man, and deserves some pub, man. Can really play. So want to shout him out tonight.
That's the thing about you, Julius. I give you a lot of credit for being humble and in the coalition and all their players and even players who don't. Geez, he is really good. And this is Ohio. This is good football.
The thing you can see about him and Cornelius that popped out immediately is they both play behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Anthony, every play they're behind the line of scrimmage. I never see them downfield at all. Right. They get penetration immediately, but I love their awareness because they know where the football is and they go to it. They don't just over penetrate and run by plays. Right. They penetrate and they make plays.
Yeah, rounding to the ball, making shit happen, not giving up on the play, getting that forced fumble.
Right. Wow. Right. Have you talked to this kid at all, Julius?
So I haven't talked to him, but we've seen him at tournaments, with the Ohio team. You know what I mean? He's definitely a good player, man. I mean, every team, in the coalition has good players, man. I know we had another Ohio player on here a while back, Roy Price Jr., another, great player from their team, man. I mean, everybody has dogs, man. So that's what this is about. It's about getting kids from different cities, going against guys who would never get a chance to go against.
Yeah, that's the matchup. That's what people want to see.
And these kids are the alpha dogs where they're from, and they get to showcase it on the national level. Like we're going to Miami, man. It's gonna be team. I mean, coaches there. It's gonna be teams from all over. So I mean, it's a big recruiting pool.
I know for sure.
Buddy get to the ball.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. He's a dog. He can play.
He seems long too. He's really long. I mean, he makes plays wherever he is on the field, and he's another one like Anthony said, I mean, every play, he's behind the line of scrimmage. Nobody gets any movement on him. He's an exceptional pass rusher. He reads the set of the offensive lineman very well and adjusts his rush. I really like everything I see out of this guy.
Yeah, he got great shock and shed. He definitely uses his limb.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Adam, I mean, after looking at this kid, what level do you think he could play at?
I mean, just about looking at the kid, man. I'm not sure the level of competition and where he's at, man. But he's a solid football player. He's definitely a FBS guy.
Hey man, hey Kobe, he in Ohio, dog.
Okay.
As long as you missing Ohio, that's all that matters, dog.
Okay. Yeah, man. He's definitely a power four guy, man. He's solid.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio they're traditionally good kids, so that was why I asked. But yeah, I liked his school. I liked his film a lot. So let me get the next one up. But yeah, that is quality. That is some good quality.
Who you say sent him, Coach Juice?
So Pecan from Ohio.
Okay, Pecan. Yeah, shout out to Pecan. Okay, yeah, he got a good
Pecan,
one. Man.
Pecan.
That was a good one right there.
All right, let me get our next guy up.
It's good when you get to see it translate, because some guys, do better at one than the other. Some guys are good at both. They translate to both, and it's good to see, because like Coach Juice said, we didn't see him in tournaments before, but it's good to see that it translates on the field on that Friday night.
Absolutely.
This is Josh Shaw, and he is from Illinois, IC Catholic Prep. So he's a guard defensive tackle. You talked to him, Coach Juice?
Yeah, so he's from the Chicago team, starts up front. So
okay.
Yeah, the Shockers. So so Coach Enoch sent him over earlier in our coalition group, man. So he's another kid I wanted to showcase. They came to Atlanta a couple of weeks ago.
Jesus Christmas.
Hey, Coach B. Now we can question Chicago now.
This kid is
what's his measurements?
I think he's like 6'3", 310, something like that.
He was 6'3", I believe, right in the beginning. They showed that, but he looks like he's 330 pounds. I mean, he's a big dude. He's got really broad shoulders. That was a very good job on the double team.
Yeah, he's coming off that ball.
So
big boy.
When I watch his film, he remind me of Pot, man. That boy Roast. You know what I mean? So Pot Roast is our former teammate Terrence Knight. He's a Florida State D-line coach now.
I know you're talking about Knight. Yeah.
But yeah, man. But like just once he shocks and locks, he's hard to move, man. You know what I mean? And that's what that stood out to me about this kid. This kid on the line of scrimmage.
The other thing, Julius, he seems, I mean, for such a big guy, he gets off the ball fast.
Yeah, he definitely moves.
He's got a good get off for a kid of that size. Oh, they got him at one technique too. Jeez.
He coming out with that ball, man, playing in the backfield. And look at this right here. Like it's just the as soon as he shocks and locks that elbow, he ain't going nowhere.
You could tell he's strong as hell because he got off that last goal line play late, and he still
made the play. Absolutely.
He definitely a dog.
Does he have anything going on? Do you know of?
So I believe he does have a few offers. I know Coach Enoch was saying that he was one of his guys. One of his top guys. I'm not sure exactly what he has, but I saw this kid in person, and he's a ball player.
He was impressive in person.
Yeah, man. He's big, fast, and strong. You know what I mean? And, Like, he's definitely one of the alpha dogs.
Oh, he's got some O-line stuff too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Coach Enoch, man, Shot Town.
Yes, yes. So, he's the Hogs.
So he's with Starts Up Front from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Sorry. He's not bad on offense either. I mean, it would just be his height from playing tackle, but he's a physical, tough bastard.
And the thing about him, man, is like he's their alpha dog for their team. Like he's the energy guy. Like he was like when they were in Atlanta, we were at an exhibition tournament, not like a national tournament, but like he was easily their emotional leader. You know what I mean? And the guy who got everybody else going, like he wasn't afraid of anything, and they follow his lead.
Feed off him. Yeah. Yeah, that's big when you can have that. Wow, this is at Marist. Holy crap.
I think next level, he probably a guard.
Yeah, I 100. If he plays offense, 100%, he's got to go inside.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
100%, he's got to go inside. Defensively, I think he's fine inside.
For sure.
I mean, he's really good with that snatch technique.
Bro, yeah, he has like 8 snatches over.
I mean, that's his go-to on offense.
That's his shit.
I never see tackles use it, and he uses it as a tackle.
Right.
That cracks me up.
That's why I said guard.
Yeah, no, he is a guard. He is a guard. He's a guy that'll fight you in the phone booth. But yeah, that was great. Let's see if it does say anything else about him. Okay. Oh, so it is a prep school.
Yeah,
it is a prep school. Okay. Oh, he says 6'4", 300. So yeah, I think you're right on the money. He's probably 6'3", 6'3.5". But yeah, he can play. He can play for sure. Let me get the next guy that we had.
Good take, Josh. Josh Shaw.
Those are good players.
Yeah, man, I like him at nose, man. I like him. I think he can, like, if I'm just speaking on the level he can play, I can see him being like an ACC nose guard. You know what I mean? Somewhere like a Duke. You know what I mean? Georgia Tech.
This was, I believe, my guy that had reached out to me and asked to come on. I saw a little bit of his film. If you just want to take a gander at it, he's okay. He's young, and he follows the show. And I just wanted to show a little bit of him to you guys, just to see what you think. He's on the small side, obviously, because he's only a sophomore. But I'll play a little bit of him. Sorry. But it's another Illinois kid.
Nice.
Okay, that's not a great way to start off your film.
So we got to change that nice ass looking picture, man.
Yeah.
They gonna judge him off that picture, man. You got to put something on there where you look like a killer.
Yeah, you can't put that on there.
He's gonna get picked on.
Okay. Well, he just got called for holding there. Okay. Yeah, he's just undersized. That's a nice job there. I mean, he's definitely a defensive guy. You got to run a little bit better.
He playing around though.
No, he is. He is. He is. It's just from watching the other two guys and then watching him, it's a little bit different. He's just a lot smaller. He's got to be able to make more plays. He's got to use his hands better. But he's got some nice things. He's just small. If he can get his weight up and grow a little bit, he could be something.
How big is he right now?
He's 6'3" right now. 6'3", about 250. But on this film, he's 6'2", 240.
Shit, that's big for high school. Shit,
yeah, I mean, hey, but we've been watching guys 6'4", 285, 300.
Yeah.
So
I graduated 6'1", 200.
He reached out. He watches the show, and he had wanted to be on. So I said,
I think he got the size and stuff. It's just, maybe some little technical stuff he could clean up. But other than that, the size is.
He ain't huge, but he's big enough.
Right.
He's playing all over the place, and he's doing a decent job, and he's physical. I'll give him that. I think Coach Ant's right. I mean, it's more technique than anything. That's right.
Absolutely, I see that as well.
Yeah.
And I apologize, gentlemen. I keep getting kicked off. Where's this gentleman from? Where's the gentleman at?
He's from Illinois.
Okay.
Illinois. It's the same. It's a similar league as the other kid. I think it's a Catholic league. But he reached out. He watched the show. He sent his film in.
Shout out to him, man, for watching the show, man, and sending
he's not bad.
Joseph, I like your effort though.
He's a high effort guy.
Yeah.
He just needs to brush up on his technique.
And what year is he in?
He's a junior. He's a junior, so he's got some stuff going on. He's been in some magazines. He's got an offer from one of those Division II schools. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's in Ohio.
Hey, let me tell you, if you're watching right now, get on the 5v5 team.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He really needs that. So this is the last kid. Ferris State offered him. That was the one.
Okay. That's a real good deal.
It is. I know they either won or were in the national championship.
Right.
The last year. So this is the last film I'm going to show. This was the guy that I sent you all, Jamal Lundy's kid, and I told him I'd show him. And we talked about him, tight end, receiver, and you guys all agreed that he would be better off as a big receiver because he doesn't have the blocking that you look for from a tight end.
Yeah, he got that. I just seen the size too, 6'5", 190. That's a little light.
And I mean that's legit. He's been measured at that. But I had watched this as well, and I liked him a lot. Just because he's the type of kid that we would look for, and if he wasn't fast enough, we would try to make him into a tight end.
Yeah, he's a little bit smaller.
Yeah,
but he reminds me of like a Ernest Wilfork.
But I thought, this isn't obviously my area of expertise. I thought he was a decent route runner. I thought he caught the ball well with his hands.
Yeah, no, he's definitely a receiving tight end. If he stays at tight end, wherever he goes, he's going to be a receiving tight end for sure.
But for him if he wants to play at the highest level, your suggestion and your thoughts are he needs to be a receiver.
Yeah, I would at that 6'5" frame, 190. That's receiver You know what I'm saying? That's big receiver weight. You know what I mean? There's you got your Megatrons and guys like that who are 215, they play at 220 sometimes. So he's got that type of body frame. When he gets to school, he'll put on that extra weight. So he'll be around that kind of frame. So, he moves
He
pretty
just looks
good.
coordinated. He looks smooth.
Mhm.
He runs pretty well.
Yeah.
Um, he,
That's what I would do, man. I would
okay.
move out and become a big receiver, become a big ass target, and become a big possession receiver.
Okay.
Work on my footwork.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
the kid who just enrolled at Ohio State, man. He was 6'5", 190 when he got in there. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just worried about his speed.
yeah.
He's a 4'6" guy. I mean, he's got to get down to a 4'5". I mean, with that size, and I think if he can keep being like 180, 185, and running the 4.5s, then that would make a difference. He just doesn't have that breakaway speed.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I mean, he tries to block. I give him credit for that. I mean, he gets in the way.
Yeah, that's because that's part of the job description. But if I think if he had a choice, if they
He's a receiver. No, I agree.
Hey,
with
man,
that.
he need to take this shit off his film. He don't need to put no blocking on his film
At all.
No, I told Jamal that. I told Jamal that.
That shit killing him. Is making him look, making him look bad.
Crazy right
No,
now.
it does, because he's a straight position blocker. But Julius and Anthony, this was my question to you. I've shown you both of Jamal's top guys. You remember the smaller kid, Xander, the receiver, who you guys actually like better than the 6'4" receiver that ended up going to Northwestern. Xander reclassed and is going to prep school. And I'm sorry. Xander reclassed and is going to prep school. This kid is a good receiver. My question is, they don't have any travel 7-on-7. What is the best thing for him to do? Is it to try to find a travel 7-on-7 team wherever he can? Is it to focus on Jamal's really trying to focus on going to camps? I mentioned the Mercer camp as well. Do you think that that's something that'll help these guys?
That's what I would do, Cully. If there's not a big 7-on-7, thing going on in your area, the next best thing for him to do is absolutely just train, work on your skills, and then go to 2 or 3 mega camps to where you can get exposed
Showcase camps
to all of those different colleges at once. And then, that'll be your best,
Okay. Because that's
Yeah,
what
that's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with you, coach, about that. Try to work on your speed, get in that weight room and hit those mega camps up.
Yeah, I was just surprised because this is Maryland, and the DMV is pretty good football. They have local 7-on-7 teams. They don't have travel ones. So he hasn't been able to get out there, and him and Xander haven't been able to compete against some of the other, 7-on-7 is massive now with all the tournaments and everything. So I didn't know what the best course of action was. So
even if they have local ones, like joining your local teams, he's on
his local team. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's all about the reps. Now, granted, you may not get to go against other guys from California and all of that stuff because you don't get to travel, but still, the biggest thing is to get reps. You know what I mean? To show and sharpen up those routes and, show that you can, block a little bit better or, show all those little things since you don't have that kind of exposure. But
he need to put some. He needs to take that blocking out. He needs to put some jump balls if he has any
going up
on his film to show that he could be a mismatch, like in the red zone. Areas like that, man, for a big receiver. That's what's going to give him his value because he moves well, but not super well. You know what I mean? So, he needs to show himself being a mismatch against, smaller corners and, you know what I mean, safeties and linebackers, and he's jumping and catching balls and using his length at 6'5".
Right. Right. I told Jamal that the family has money, and I told them about the great work that Mike does, and I was going to have him reach out to you and see if Mike wanted to put together a film for them.
Well, man, I mean, I think if he has money, then the excuse is out. I mean, he needs to get on a respectable 7-on-7 team, and he needs to travel and get in front of respectable people. He needs to go against the best of the best.
That's what I said. I said the same thing.
So he's not being recruited at all?
This was his first year starting as a junior. He really was not seeing the field much at all. This was his first year on varsity. He ended up being all state as a tight end, which he clearly isn't. He had a lot of catches. I don't think they put their film together as well, but he was, I guess, the region player of the year or whatever. Him and Xander, who was their other receiver, but he's smaller and quicker. But the biggest thing is they don't have travel 7-on-7. So I kind of agree. If you have to go to New Jersey to get on a team, you got to get on a team. That's how you get exposure. Because Julius, you said nowadays that's what they look at.
He's in New York, you said?
What's that?
Maryland, right?
He's in Maryland?
Yeah, he's in Maryland. So okay. I've been trying to find him something, and I haven't had much luck.
The thing is, though, man, you got to get around, no disrespect to Maryland, right? But if there's not a respectable organization in Maryland, you got to get with a respectable. I don't care if it's in Florida, Georgia, especially if you have money. Like there's teams out here. I got a good buddy of mine that runs a 7-on-7 team, right? There's kids from all over the country that just meet those guys at different tournaments.
Exactly.
So you need to get, like, I'll give you an example. We got a kid on our team, Garrett Felix.
Yeah.
Garrett Felix has never played football before last year.
I know.
He played for Archer High School last year. He didn't know what the hell he was doing.
I know.
He just lined up and ran. You know what I'm saying? It was 6'6".
Yeah.
But now he found us. He's been training since November, right? And we've groomed him. He's now going to national 5v5 competitions. He's beating 3-stars and 4-stars. And now I reached out to Coach Adam about him, Coach O about him. Now they got him going down to FAU. We reached out to Boston College. He just came from Boston College. He just got invited to Georgia Tech's practice to go see Coach Pope. We're going to Georgia State in the morning to go see Coach Dale McGee. You know what I mean? So, and that's about him just reaching out for help and reaching out and going around other respectable people. He ain't got a long resume of playing football for 3-4 years at no powerhouse, but because, you go out and you search for resources and people that can help you instead of just standing still and just accepting what's going on in front of you, now that kid's probably going to go to a P4 school and never played football before last year, just like Kanan Networks did. He's at Rutgers now. We got another kid, Travis Young. He's getting ready to go to Sanford.
Now, but look, this is the only difference.
Big stuff going on up there.
Yeah, this is the only difference, though. Now, there's a 5v5 is different because when you got, I can still give a kid a scholarship when we doing 1-on-1s because it didn't matter if you had pads on or not. Because you just pass set and I got off of you with handwork. This ain't had shit to do with no pads. Now it's different than 7-on-7. Kids ain't really getting scholarships off of 7-on-7. It's getting you noticed. It'll get you noticed it'll bring you notoriety for Friday nights. You know what I mean? Okay. Because 7-on-7 is different. Like a kid can be catching balls all day in 7-on-7, but that same kid who going across the middle, who knows he's not going to get hit, when you see him on Friday night go across the middle and he's alligator arm and everything, that's not the same kid that was playing in 7-on-7. So I'm not giving him a scholarship. That's the difference between 5v5 and 7-on-7. So I would just tell him to, bruh, even if you don't go out and travel. If I were you moving forward from what I just saw, I would focus on now. If your coaches have to put you there because y'all have no other tight end and you just forced to go there,
He needs a receiver.
I would now you just have to play there. But if I were you this year for your senior year, I would focus on my speed and I would focus on becoming a possession wide receiver. Use your body size.
Get the ball.
Yeah, you got time to work on your skill. You ain't the fastest right now. So what do you have?
No.
You have size, right? So use your size to your advantage. Become a possession receiver. You can curl up in front of people, catch 100 balls this year by just extending your hands. Now you're getting notoriety because you didn't have 2,000 yards or 50 touchdowns or nothing, but you had 75 damn receptions. Somebody's going to see that and look at that and value that.
He's got an offer from Howard right now, but that's why I kind of agree with Anthony when I saw his film. I think that he's a good athlete. I think for him to be a group of 5 player or at all, he needs to get faster, and he would have to. I don't know that he'd be a slot guy. I thought he'd be more of an X. Do you think he'd be a slot guy?
No. He'll be an X or Y. Yeah, for sure. On the outside. Okay. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
I still think it'll help him to get to some of these notarized events. Like even if it's an FBU Top Gun,
he will.
You know what I mean?
He will.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, because the thing is, I mean, you're right. It's 7-on-7, but if you had a 7-on-7 and you going against 4-star corners, 4-star safeties, 4-star linebackers, and you mossing people, you're gonna get seen. I mean, it may not be the same effect as 5v5, but I see 7-on-7 stuff on IG all the time. This
that's what I said. It'll bring you notoriety for sure. Yeah, it'll get them to come see you on Friday. Okay, I didn't seen this kid. Okay, now let me go check him out on Friday and see is he still the same kid? Is he jumping up? Does he jump up the same way when he got pads on because he know he about to get undercut? You know what I mean? Like, so like I said, it definitely will help him, Juice. Like I said, it'll help bring you notoriety. It'll help you.
Do you know of any teams that you would recommend? I mean, I know it's a little kind of mid-season, but 7-on-7 does run all summer. That would take a kid like him. That maybe
absolutely.
You do, okay. Like in Florida, because I want to send him down south. I don't want him to go, to Jersey or anything like that. I think he needs to come down south and play where the real talent is. So you guys have contacts down there that you think would take a kid like that if he was able to make it to tournaments, maybe come down for a week for training and something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a good measurement stick for him.
Okay.
To come down to go against anybody, and whether it be in Georgia, Florida, anywhere in the South, but definitely, we could help him out. It's either he gonna sink or swim.
Please,
he gonna fight and then show what he got, or hey, this is too much for me. So hopefully, he one of the individuals that had that mindset, like, hey, I won't come down here and fight and come show what I got.
His coach is too much for me, so I would love to just be able to pass him off and give him to someone else to look at.
Sure.
No, it's my old teammate, and Jamal can be a little relentless when he's got a kid. He keeps telling you how great he is and shows you his film 100 times. But yeah, no, they want to travel for 7-on-7. I think they would do that. So that's great advice for any kid out there who is looking for an opportunity to showcase themselves. And Julius, I was proud to see Unitas Baltimore get offered by UConn.
Yeah. Man, Unitas is a fuck. If Unitas was 6'3", he'll have everybody in the country, man.
I know he would. I know.
He's just 5'11". You know what
I mean? I need to get some more UConn offers with some of our guys, man. Come on, man. We'll come on there. We'll come up there. Florida boys go anywhere. We go anywhere in the world.
We're working on it. We're working on it. I'm going to the spring game on the 11th, and I get to interview Coach Candle for one of the podcasts, and I'm going to ask him about the trench mob. I say, Coach Candle, what do you think of the trench mob? And I'm gonna put on some of your film. I say, you think some of these guys could play for you? I'm gonna do that.
Tell him, yeah, man. Tell him come get with it, man.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
Hey, Trench Marvin Star. Hey, we turn them diamonds into stars.
You do.
That's what we do.
I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna get some film from both of you guys. I'm gonna say, Coach Candle, I don't know if you've heard of this 5v5, but take a look at these two schools and these two teams and some of their kids. Do you think they could play at UConn? And we'll see how he responds to that. I said, hey, if you want to give me a live microphone with the head coach, that's on you. I can't.
Hey man, y'all Florida boys out there in those streets, ain't it, boy? Coach B, where you going, Coach B?
I love it.
It's either us and kids,
check on our guys, man. We gotta go check on our guys.
Hey, that's what we do, man.
He was in the dark too before Julius had him turn the camera on.
Hey! I need to give you a background. Those boys out there too.
Coach Smith, I got to ask you one very, very important question. Are you happy with the Jerry McNamara hire?
Man, absolutely, man. I'm absolutely, man, astounded, man. We got some, new blood, new energy in the building, man. He a winner. He gonna, bring everything they brought, man. So I'm happy, man. It's gonna bring, good energy.
Everyone's thrilled up here. Everyone's throwing a parade that we got G-Mac coming back. So I know you're a prideful Syracuse alum, so I just wanted to hear what you had to say.
Yes, sir. Shout out to G-Mac, man.
Yeah.
Man, hey, Syracuse had everybody in the building from down here, man, this weekend, man. A lot of boys from down here, a lot of guys that we know were up there at Syracuse this weekend, man.
Oh,
they was in the building, man.
Hey man,
Miami. Brown doesn't mess around.
If they know what I know, man, tell them go where the show at, man.
I seen a lot of guys upset that Calvin Russell tore his Achilles up there, man.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
When did that? Was that recent?
Yeah, that's recent.
Wow, I did not know that. Man. Okay, I did not know that. But
hate to hear that.
Great show, guys. Excellent talent. I really love your kid. I know that he can do better than Louisville, and I know that you're pushing him too. And listen, I agree. If Auburn's calling me, I'm probably going to listen. And if they offer me, I may consider the Auburn offer a little bit more than the Louisville offer, but God bless him for keeping to his word.
Hey, Coach, they ain't the only SEC school that
No, I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're not.
But he love him. He like him. I love him. So he's staying loyal. So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm going to put you both on the spot. Your prediction next year at this time. Is he going to Louisville or is he going somewhere else?
I think somebody will have to. He's one of those kids that's so loyal. They're gonna have to put a couple more zeros on whatever they give him.
That's what they probably gonna do because they will. For several recruits like that, they'll make it worth their while.
Everyone's got a price, right?
I told them, them other teams that's calling me, I had one call. I'm gonna say, Mississippi State called me today, hey, Coach, man, hey, is he gonna do the unofficial? I said, Coach, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
hey, Louisville put that pressure on him. I ain't gonna lie, but we talk. I told him. No, I appreciate him, of course, him being loyal. But you never know. See what's out there in Louisville. If they trust you, they know you're gonna come home. It's okay because I want to go take those visits. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
I agree with you. I agree.
Hey, Cornelius, man, if you still watching and listening, man, listen. We want you to make the best decision for you, but we also want you to be financially secure too at the same time. So if there's a better financial situation that's gonna put your family in a better
situation.
situation of security, and have more longevity, man. You might want to think about that, big dog.
Man, hey, go to Georgia, man. Quit playing, man.
I just think,
I don't like Louisville no way, man. They coach treat me like shit when I was trying to get our kids recruited to Louisville, man. He was barely answering the phone, his ragged ass. You know what I mean?
He was a little white
man.
dude.
I don't even remember his name. I had met a coach from Louisville a couple of years ago, man. He barely answered my text, barely answered the phone, man. Decommit from that shit, man.
All right.
Don't go against the mob, baby.
Hey, come on, man. That's why you can't be that's why you can't be out here playing college coaches. You better quit playing with us. You know what I mean? We got ability to change the future where your players are going now.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true.
Be careful who texts you, ignore, or call you and call back.
The coalition stand on business now.
Hey, man, I wish I knew his name. I say a regular ass name right now, man.
If it's their head coach, it's the little white dude. I know who it is.
Shout out to Brian Brown, man. You know Brian Brown is, I think, the quarterback coach there, man. I played against Brian Brown.
Yes.
Brian Brown was a hell of a player in college, man. I mean, I hit him 11 times in one game. I set a Big East record that game for hitting Brian Brown, man. But he was a hell of a player, though. They had Brian Brown, Harry Douglas, Mario Urutica.
They always had a tough team when they were in the Big East.
Moby Okoye. Like, they had some dogs. Yeah. Brock Bolin, my teammate with the Jacksonville Jaguars, played fullback. They had some dogs at Louisville for sure.
Yeah, no, and they're turning it around. They're getting much better. So, but thank you guys. This was a hell of a show. Great job, Julius. Your schedule coming up. Do you have a tournament on the 11th?
No. We just, our next tournament is gonna be down over Coach O, down in Miami, on the 19th.
That's right. You're going
and then we gonna finish up on the 26th. I know.
Start the camps.
I know. Coach Chris and Cali. He haven't won in May the 3rd, but we can't make it out to Cali because we're gonna bring spring ball. It's too late for us.
Yeah,
spring ball is gone once it hit May in Georgia. I mean?
When is the Mercer camp?
Mercer camp is like June 2nd, I believe.
Okay.
Then we're going to Kennesaw State June 4th. Those are going to be the two big mega camps we're going to this year.
Okay, I just want to make sure because Jamal needs to get those kids down there.
Yeah, I got to call. He called me today, man. I got to call him back, man.
Just be careful. He's going to keep calling you until you call him back. So
I'll be him back
call him back. Just get it over with.
For sure,
your life will be much easier.
Hey, Cully, I just want to let you know we just signed a whoopee cushion deal too, man. Because we're gonna be bringing a lot of built ass down there to Florida. So
hold on now. I like that. Hey, none of that.
Hey, I love it.
I like that one.
Hey, Cole, we on the slope, man. We gotta get back up, dog.
Ain't nobody say Dejon Yarbrough lit, yo.
Hey, I gotta get close to the camera. Hey, y'all look up. Dejon Yarbrough is a grown man.
Hey, cool. If I see Dejon Yarbrough looking at my lady, hey man, you can have her.
One of them.
I'm gonna use that line. That's a great line.
Hey, what 50 say? Get this girl.
Hey, I tell you what though, man. I mean, South Florida was our first ever national competition, man. And we look forward. They popped our cherry when it comes to national competitions, man. So, we always look forward to coming back to South Florida, man. It's always a good one for sure. We always get treated well down there for sure.
A lot of love, a lot of good energy, man. Coach O always set that thing out right, man. So shout out to Coach O, man, and Coach B on the team now,
absolutely.
Man. So yes, sir.
Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys were great, and we appreciate you coming on. Any other talent that you have that you want to feature, please send them our way. Julius and Coach Harris, and then anytime Coach Mike comes or Coach Matt comes on, we get massive We have massive viewership. It's crazy the number of views we get weekly now because and the kids that reach out with film, it's unbelievable. They reach out to me. So they've done a phenomenal job developing this show to be very good for recruiting and featuring kids that may not get featured. So credit to you guys for doing that. We turned something into something special. So I give you that. And Julius, there's going to be a blog post shortly with the kids that you gave me on the UConn website that we have up now. And I just, if you can send me a couple pictures that I can use, either just for the trench mob or for those kids, I'll use them.
Sure.
That I just want to have some pictures of them. But Coach O,
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Julius, the wise sage, Coach Anthony. I'm Steve Cully, best podcast host in the universe. This is the Trench Mob Show. And yes, it's off the rails, but remember, when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them right back at life.